A guy named Lee Strasberg was this famous acting coach for Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, Marilyn Monroe, Sophia Loren, all of them. He was a legend in New York. He had died. His wife was still living, so his widow and I were at a dinner together. Her name's Anna Strasberg. She says, you ask a lot of questions. And she goes, Al Pacino is the godfather to my twin boys, teenage boys. How would you like to sit down with Al?
Made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
So I went to his house like a week later, and he goes, you know, Bo, I know why you're here. Let's talk about what you want. And I go, I want what you got. I want to take your mantle. And he's like, okay, but you know, here, let's plan that out. Let's see what that looks like. But Bo, that's actually going to take you a long time, maybe 15 years. And I go, well, that's good because I work well in those kind of timelines. Then I left him, never talked to him again. 15 years later, I am opening a play in New York City that I wrote, and I'm the only guy in. And I take this stage, Jim, and you know how nervous you are before an athletic event, especially if it's for the championship? This was 10 times worse than that. I run out on stage, I start to talk to the audience because it's a one-man show, and all of a sudden I make eye contact with a guy in the fifth row, right on the aisle. It's Al Pacino. Al Pacino's at my play. All he did was nod his head, like he was just sitting there watching me. I could tell he was like studying it, and he was like, and he just goes, that's the best review I've ever had. So the principles that go all the way through my life are those two for sure. The time element, I'm not so concerned about speed and the time. I want to be the best. The other one is I'm going to go to the best and ask them because only the best could tell you. People who are second best, third best, 150th best, they're not generous. They don't want to tell you what they're doing to be the best because they think you're going to pass them. Well, number one always wants competition. So number one will actually tell you what it takes to be number one.